We have something special for you. You're not going to believe this. So, you remember Another Metroid Remake 2 that we played last month?
Yes, I think so.
Another team, Demakes are like the big popular thing now.
I love a Demake.
Another team went out and made a Metroid 2 Demake of Another Metroid Remake 2.
Oh wow!
This is arguably the best game I've ever played. Steve, would you please play this?
I would love to.
This is Metroid 2 Return of Samus, the Demake of Another Metroid Remake. Yes!
Wow, look at that. This looks just like a Game Boy game.
This is outstanding.
This is a great Demake.
Turn the music up. Brrrr. Brrrr.
Steve, what do you think?
And so, because they demade it for Game Boy, there's no triggers. It's literally a jump and a shoot. That's all you get.
Jump and shoot, man.
Look at that! Oh, the super floaty controls.
Now this is the floaty. I love the floaty.
The jump feels a lot like Friday the 13th, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that! Look at that pose. It might be the same one.
I love floaty.
So, Steve, here's a question for you. Can you figure out the UI? They tried to make the UI very dumbed down. Like, in the bottom, what do you think that is?
Well, I got how much energy I have.
Okay.
And I got my missiles.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I got to get some about 39 Metroids.
Yeah, you got it.
Boom. I think this Demake is great.
Yeah.
Can we just appreciate how much time it took them to do this?
Yeah. And it once again gets me so angry that Nintendo does not give a fuck about Metroid.
Yeah, why did Nintendo make a game like this in 1991?
Was it 91?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like that. Was it?
Well, that's what the title screen said.
Oh.
I mean, the Demake could be lying.
Also, first Metroid game where you can duck, by the way.
Yep.
You start with the morph ball, which is nice.
Can I give a little known fact about the Metroid universe since we're in this Demake?
Steve, what do you think?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Yes.
In the original Metroid, there were sprites for both the left and right side. It was supposed to swap because Samus's arm cannon is only on one arm, and they never used it.
Yep. Similar to many other NES games. And actually games, even still, any sprite-based games, even the modern, retro-style ones.
I don't know why they don't do that.
Because then you have double the...
But they made the sprites. They made them.
Yeah, it's probably the Game Boy didn't have enough memory or some shit.
No, not the Game Boy. They were NES.
Oh, so the NES one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the NES... NES Metroid is 10 kilobytes.
It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, so now if you pull up the map, you can see where... Oh, wait, no. No, there's no map.
There's no map in the Demake. Just this.
Except that. And so now I'm imagining my dad going, Jordan, would you like to go to the computer store? And I'm like, no, hold on, I gotta save.
This is a hard game.
Yeah. I did 100% it repeatedly, though.
So
the final boss is so easy in this game.
I know, it's depressingly easy. Compared to the Omegas.
Yeah,
and Alphas. Like, what the hell? So, let's just all come clean here. This is not what we said it was.
What the fuck are you talking about?
How could you play this game when you were with your dad? As a kid?
So, you know what's funny?
Yeah?
Do you know how, they always have to come up with ways for you to get rid of your powers in a lot of Metroidvania type sequels?
Yeah.
Where, you start off with powers and you either lose them, or, they come up with some story reason. Something I really liked, there's this open world kind of Metroidvania backtracking style of Batman games you've probably heard of, the Arkham games. God, this is so scary.
So cool.
I think you hit start
hit select.
or select. You hit one of those buttons to switch to your missiles. Yep, there you go. I heard. Yeah. And so in the first one, you have nothing in the first game, Batman Arkham Asylum, and you gain tons of stuff. So in the second game, Arkham City, there's some reason I think you lose most of your stuff. So I'm playing the fourth one now, and it's so cool. You just start with all your upgrades.
Really?
I'm just you know what, cool.
Awesome.
And then they come up with, new ones for you to get, but they just give them all to you.
That's really cool.
But you could ask, Samus just left... whatever the Brinstar, whatever that fucking planet is.
Zebes.
Yeah, Zebes. And it's all of a sudden she lands where's her ice beam? Where's her wave beam?
Yeah.
Come on, Samus.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Get your shit together. Also, you don't have to press down the ship. You just drop into it. I always like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
When you get the space, the space jump, and
you can see the stars.
Yeah, you could just keep jumping up. Eventually, you clip at the top, which I'm surprised we didn't do when we played the. That's cool. Later, that fills up your missiles and your. Actually, probably does now too. But
there's they're hidden, but there's the little icons that give you the full refill there.
Yeah. This game way ahead of its
Up
time.
to the right, Steve.
Yeah, once the left I think is health, and right is
Right's the missiles.
yeah. Go right. Yeah, see that? Way ahead of its time. So
We call that layering.
So what I thought was interesting.
It's not that interesting.
What I thought was interesting was like Samus lost all of her upgrades, which was kind of infuriating. Batman, on the other hand, multi-billionaire. He's a vigilante.
Multiple sequels.
He's a detective.
His 30th anniversary gets attention. Poor Samus.
It takes a demake like Metroid 2 for me to really appreciate Batman Arkham Knight.
It takes it. Yeah, I know, right? But can we talk about another demake, if
Yeah.
you will? That's not a demake at all and has nothing to do with demakes.
Sure.
Hyper Light Drifter
Yes.
was fucking so goddamn
Yes.
good. If you've not played Hyper Light Drifter and you like Metroid and or Legend of Zelda and or open world adventure games and or video games in general, you're gonna like Hyper Light Drifter.
I would agree. Yeah. The game's great. I remember doing the Kickstarter.
It's so fucking good.
I loved that game from inception all the way to its final release.
What's great about Hyper Light Drifter is it's another one of those games where Jordan's like, oh my god, Rob, like I bet like you've been just like me, like waiting with extreme anticipation for this
years.
game that's been in development. I'm like, what game? He's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like
Every
I'm like,
time.
what? And he's like, Hyper Light Drifter comes out in like 8 hours. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
you found out about the game
And
the
then
day of release. You
and I was-
son of a bitch.
And I was so excited about it. I'm like, I can't wait for this to come out. And meanwhile,
2013 was when I funded the Kickstarter.
now you've dated our episodes.
Because now it's 2014. I know. I love the transition there. It's like you like slide in.
Yep.
Are you ready for the boss? Is it? I wasn't paying attention.
Of course he's ready.
Okay.
Why would Steve not be ready?
We're ready.
So what's interesting about Hyper Light Drifter, it's everything a Kickstarter should be. Unlike a certain number 9 of the mightiest variety.
I never beat it, by the way. I hated it that much.
No.
No joke.
You don't beat most of the games you play, though.
No, that's me.
Neither does Rob. What? You give up on almost every game you start. You give up on, unless it's Shovel Knight or like. Hold on. Am I out of line here?
You are very out of line here.
What games have you
I do
finished?
declare.
Are you?
What games do you finish?
Check yourself at the door, Jordan.
You got 2 minutes into like Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear 4, Metal Gear Ground Peace Walkers. You got 2 minutes into Dynasty Warriors 8. You got 5 minutes into Orochi. Like, what games are you finishing? Like, I feel really bad. You're making me feel like out of line here.
You're way out of line.
Steve, is he finishing games I'm unaware
Yes,
of?
I am.
You're the one who does all that sleuthing.
Yeah, I'm really
I certainly
confused.
am finishing these games.
Oh.
He is.
Okay, now I feel. I'm not gonna apologize,
There was.
but I do feel really
If
bad
there's
now.
one thing we learned about Jordan, he does not apologize.
I
You
am
missed,
100%
Steve,
sure.
You missed your energy refills back there.
I couldn't seem to get to them. I thought maybe I needed the morph bomb or something.
Oh, maybe. I'm sorry. Maybe
Should I
that's
go
it.
back?
No, that's. I don't. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't remember, to be honest with you. So yeah, I do finish games, man.
I just gave like 9 counterexamples, but that's fine.
You gave 9 examples out of playing games for let's say almost 27 years of my life.
I'm just thinking of, like the last 10 games that I know that you've
this
started.
game in and of itself, I finished.
The Metroid Demake? We need to go back 30 years to find a game that you finished?
No, I finished. Let me see. What's some new game? Well, I mean, I finished Hyper Light Drifter.
Right, no, that was my counterexample. I was like, wow, Hyper Light Drifter is a game
it's
you
a game I
finished.
finished,
And so I was
yeah.
like, holy shit. When you sent me that text, I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this the Rob I know and
Right
love?
number?
I finished.
Wrong number.
I finished games I really, really enjoy. Yeah. So I'm having a hard time now, like thinking of like all the. Well, I mean, like I beat like the Walking Dead, Telltale games. I'm trying.
You can go right there for the next one. Yeah. Look at that.
That's the
Boom.
save station.
Woo!
Press start to save.
I know it's so funny. At first, you're like, "Oh, is this an upgrade? Is this like a heart
Just a
container?"
save,
And it's
which
like,
is actually really good considering the original Metroid didn't have that. So.
yeah. Was this the first Game Boy with saves?
Good question. I actually don't know the answer to that.
I wonder what the first would have been if not this.
I mean, I've been in a lot of games. I'm just trying to think of like modern. I don't play a lot of current games. I guess that's the problem. I beat StarCraft 2.
I mean, the last big game I
StarCraft
remember
2,
you playing,
StarCraft Heartless-
you put like 80 hours into Metal
Heartless
Gear
Swarm.
5, and then you just stopped, and then we went to dinner, and you're like, tell me how it ends. It's just like, well,
No, I beat it.
You didn't.
I beat it.
We went back to my house, and I showed you all the cutscenes on YouTube. You did not.
No,
you
you-
absolutely did not beat
Oh, I'm
it.
sorry. I beat the first portion. Right, then there's like the because no, the whole thing was like that. It's
Beat
like
the
there's
first portion.
no, the whole thing is that there's like that you're like no, they have to go back and do like the same levels and it unlocks more. And it's
What
like
is the
oh,
portion?
okay.
The game has 3 acts. You beat the first act.
I beat the
and
first
started
act.
second
I beat the giant Metal Gear thing, and
Yeah, that's the end of the first act.
Yeah, and then it's like the second act is like it's more like grindy. You gotta
You do a couple levels on
you
extreme
gotta go
mode.
back to the same levels, and I just don't find that interesting. So I was getting a little tired of it.
Okay, so
What's that beeping?
Your health is low.
No, that's not true. Do you remember what that sound
It
is?
absolutely is true.
No, it lets him know that he's close to a Metroid.
Really?
Yeah, it's not true.
It's his health is low. Why are you lying? What happened?
I want to see how committed you are to this.
We've demade our friendship here.
So as this episode is rounding up, I want to know, Steve. I want a full. So I've beaten this. Rob's beaten this. How do you feel? Is this a game you could see yourself playing if you were like 10 years
dear
old? Oh
Lord.
boy.
Oh, it's over, Johnny.
So what do you think? What do you think of this?
I just want to keep going.
Okay,
Like,
I'd say that's a good.
It's enough to be like, yeah, I gotta this needs some time too.
Okay.
I mean,
You know
probably
what?
after AMR too.
I'm gonna thank you for this because this was a little
Thanks,
special
everybody.
gift. No, I didn't say them. I'm thanking Steve and you.
Oh, thank you.
I think this was like really, really good.